places that we can go. So come with us on a virtual photo walk. Virtual photo walks.
Where we are today is called Kye Bay. It is the longest sandy beach in the Comox area. And Comox is on Vancouver Island, just north of Nanaimo, about 3 hours north of Victoria, if you know your geography. I was hoping we might see some seals. We might hear them because the herring are going to start coming pretty soon, and that's when we get to see lots of sea lions. There's lots of rocks, cool stuff to see on the beach, and shells. And I thought we would just make our way and see what the day brings us and the walk brings us, a little bit of an adventure. The tides are quite high at this time. I was hoping we would be able to do a walk with all the sand. And what I can tell you is all the way out, you see that line there, the sand will go for literally, it feels like miles, but it goes quite a distance, and you can walk out there, and lots of people do. And in the summer, when the tide comes in and it's really warm, then the water gets really warm. And that means that you can go swimming, and it's a lot of fun down here because there's lots of beach. And as I said, lots of stuff to explore. You'll see over that light color way over there, right over there, is the mainland of British Columbia. We are on an island, so we can see all the way over to those mountains. I'm going to try and just zoom in. They're magnificent. They're covered by snow, by cloud right now, but you can see they're massive.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're quite large. Those are the coast mountains. And those run up the coast of British Columbia all the way to Alaska.
That's
All
a
the
shot.
way up.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. Let me get you there. There's,
Okay,
you'll see
hold on.
all,
Right there. Oh, look at all those birds.
yeah, all the ducks are out. Yeah. Yes, William, those are snow-capped. Lots of snow up in the mountains right now. We've had a ton of snow, which is the good news, because of course that means we have lots of moisture, which is good for our trees and rivers and fish and us. You'll see as I walk, look at all this driftwood. These storms that come in here, the waves will get 6 and 8 feet high, and they just pound the coast here. And you'll see the driftwood is all the way up. You see where those people are standing?
Mm-hmm.
That driftwood is going all the way up to the front lawns of all those houses down there. That's how much power the water has. And, you know, we get there are lots of different types of rock on the beach here, which is actually kind of cool. We are a volcanic island. And so when we see all of this here, you're seeing the last remnants of the ice age. People do lots of fun things on the beach here. I just want to show you guys. Someone made a teepee. Like that's a lot of work. Let's go check it out. I'm gonna go check this out. See, sometimes what happens is people go windsurfing here, and if it were a windier day, you'd see a ton of them. And they come down here, they build these shelters, and then when they go out and come back and they're wet, they can build a fire in there. They just kind of hang out. But yeah, people are very creative with the wood around here. Right now I'm walking along these logs and I'm just afraid I'm going to fall. So I'm trying to be careful because I'm up in the air here. You may have heard me mention the sea lions, and when the herring start doing their run, then you really see a lot of activity in this area because it's all linked together. The herring come and they spawn, the salmon show up, sea lions show up, the killer whales show up, the bears start coming down to have something to snack on. And the eagles will come and also eat the herring. And when the herring lay their eggs, this whole beach will be covered in eggs. You'll be able to see them on the sand. And then, of course, all these ducks and the seagulls and everything else gets to, have a good meal as well. And that's what keeps the cycle of life moving in this area. So they leave the logs here. There was a time when, people used to find the logs on the shoreline and they would take them away and they would sell them back to the logging industry. But yeah, they don't do a lot of that here. And it's important because, of course, you can see these houses are close, but it forms a natural barrier, for when the water is very high. But things live in it, the little crabs and all sorts of stuff. So you'll see the sand here. It's starting already. The tide obviously is going out, but this sand will go for ages. You can keep walking forever here. And the people will bring their dogs because it's a good fun run. And the water is not deep. So, sometimes people will come and they'll do some kayaking or maybe go on a paddle board because it's safe. There's not a lot of current and it's very shallow. And as I've said, it can be quite warm when it's sunny. At the height of the summer, it feels like bath water.
Do a
yeah.
60 from there.
Yeah, okay.
Circle.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Slowly.
Slowly. More slowly.
Am I doing it slow enough?
Yep.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, the tide is definitely going out. Now I got to keep my eyes open for eagles because when we go further on down here, sometimes there's eagles just sitting up in the tops of these trees. They're really opportunistic. So, if somebody catches a fish or if they see something that might look good, they've got a good vantage point by sitting on the top of the trees. All of this seaweed here, it shows the beach is healthy. It maybe doesn't seem that way, but all of this kelp and seaweed is important for the mollusks, the shellfish, the fish. It's the stuff that the herring will lay their eggs in. And it's also important for other sea mammals like sea otters. We don't see any bull kelp down on this side, but on the other beach around the corner, there can be giant bull kelp, and those bull kelp are the type of kelp that the sea otters will hang on to when they're sleeping. They raft up on it, and it keeps them safe, and they use it for their homes. So it's kind of an important part of that cycle again. Hear those waves?
It's nice to be able to hear them. Yes.
Yeah, so peaceful. I like to come down here and just, not think about too much. Just kind of look at nature and be happy where I am and remind myself how lucky I am. The different shells are kind of cool. I just picked up this is a little one side of an oyster shell.
Mm-hmm.
We have little tiny oysters.
You can hold it up almost touch the lens with it.
Did it?
Oh, closer. Try again.
No, that's what you can do to make it so we can see it real close.
Oh, I see. Sorry. Okay, I'll do that. what I was going to say about those little oysters is we have really large oysters. We have some medium-sized ones, and then we have some of these really little ones. And I know I'm not going to say the name properly, but it's something like Komomoto. And they actually originally came from Japan. And they just, they took off here. So we will see those sometimes. This is kind of pretty. It's you see that? You see the little barnacles that made a home?
Nice.
Yeah.
Back a bit,
It's so pretty.
It's a condo.
just back a
It
bit,
is a condo.
hold it. Back a bit.
Back a little. Yeah. A little more.
More.
There.
Got it.
Yeah, this is a condo. Those little, yeah, it does look like a wasp's den. Isn't that interesting, William? I didn't think about that, but
Yep.
the way that they join each other and the hexagonal shape is something. Okay, are the little oysters considered? I just didn't see the end of that question, Bonnie.
Invasive.
But they're not invasive because they're what we call a bivalve, and that means that they filter the water like our oysters do, and our clams and any shellfish is really what filters the water. See the lovely, oh, these are so pretty. These little razor clams, but look at that purple.
Mm.
Isn't that pretty? A lot of these, you know, because of the force of the ocean, break on the beach, but a lot of them are dropped on the beach or on the rocks, and they break because the crows, the ravens, and the seagulls are eating them. So that's why you see so many broken shells.
Okay, then enough with the shells. Get busy and find some gold coins, pirate treasure, something worthwhile.
All right. Well, I'll have to tell you, I bought my nephew a metal detector when he was about 8, 9,
Mm.
and he came down to this beach and he actually found a gold ring.
Oh,
So
wow.
it's possible. It is possible. I think the chances of that happening today and seeing a whale today are about the same. I'm just gonna go check it out. Let's see what we got here. Well, that's a good walking stick right there.
Mm.
Better grab that.
There we go.
Oh, that's
Yes,
quite well made.
I just saw a remark from the Howe family. Yes, it's very clean, and this is why I say, you know, people try to take care of it.
Do a 360
You'll
for me.
occasionally see it, but you want a 360? Here you go.
Mhm.
This is your surfer hut.
Wow.
What a view. Ah.
Yeah. Oh, it smells so good down here too. Just smells like, oh, the sea, right? Everything, your senses are really awake down here. I like that. They have built a seawall along the edge on parts of the beach to avoid erosion. I just want to look in here because there's lots of graffiti. Here's what that says. What does it says? Hello world.
Wake up.
Up. There's one. There's here. This is a nice one. Right here. Love.
Peace and love.
Right? Isn't that's nice?
That's really
Look.
well made.
Isn't it?
though?
But look at this. We got married here
Oh.
29 years ago.
Oh.
Isn't that nice? See, it's a really special place for people. I love that. Lots of people have put their names on.
Hi, Bo.
This is kind of cool. This is covered with all sorts of stuff too. I might have to come back down here one day just to take a look. But you see the way the wood is, It's all wormwood. The worms have had their fun with it. And
That's been there a long time.
yes. Oh yes. This has been here for a while. But the roof is like cedar planks. Somebody came down
Yes.
here and did a really good job of trying to build this thing. Yeah, this is a really beautiful place. I'm glad you got to come along with me today.
So are we.
We had a walk not too long ago where it was really foggy, and this would be kind of a cool place to come if it was foggy too.
You'd be tripping over everything.
I would try to come out when the tide is out further, so I'm not trying to navigate these logs. Yeah, these have been here forever. They are stripped completely clean. Oh, look at this one. This is kind of cool. Talk about wormwood. Talk about,
Oh my goodness.
that is really, it's been very gnarly. Hey, how are you guys? How are you, sweet things? Oh, hi, honey. Oh, oh my goodness, there's 3 of you. Hi. Yeah, lots of beautiful dogs down here and people just walking. It's really nice. Peaceful. You hear the waves. It's very relaxing. You don't have to worry about anything right now. Thank you, William. I agree with you. This is gold.
Yep.
Yeah, it's really lovely. Just watch the water's so mesmerizing. Really cool. Where that line of seagulls and ducks and everything is, I mean, that's far away from me. That's how far the sand will go. It'll go way out there. And you can literally walk for miles around here just on beautiful sandy beach. So you don't have to worry about too much. Just got to be careful not to step on barnacles and shells. That's the stuff you have to be worried about. And you don't want to step on the little crabs that are running away from you. There's lots of them down here. You guys tell me if you want to look at something or you want me to get closer to something, if you have a question.
Just turn around every so often and look back the way you came.
So we started over there. We've come a long ways, you guys. You guys see any whales out there? Don't see any whales. Around the corner over here, we have a ferry that goes across to the mainland to Powell River, and which is just a second to last city. There's only one more city that you can get to called Lund. And you see out here, let me zoom in. It won't let me. Sorry, you guys.
Our cat Bo is trying to climb into the computer.
That dark island out there, that's called Texada Island. That's not part of the mainland. It's a very large island, and it has people live on that island, but it has an industry where they mine. I guess it's called mining, but they produce gypsum. To use in chip rock, and also it's sort of to use in construction world. So
Nice.
yeah, it's quite lovely. Somebody had him for dinner. And you know, they leave the shells. They leave the shells on the beach too, especially in the areas where you have lots of oyster beds, because even if the oyster's been removed and there's just shell, the oyster, little oyster babies, when they're born, will find them and they'll create another oyster shell, and it provides a home for them. So that's what I mean. They'll come and they'll just hang out along the shoreline here. And so when the herring season comes, oh my goodness, there's you can go. My brother was messaged me one day and said he counted 79 eagles.
Wow.
just hanging out by the airport because they're just waiting for the little fish and the rock. But that is,
it's bobbing up and down.
yeah, it is. See if it disappears. Okay, might be a log. I don't know. Looks pretty big. Sometimes we get the sea lions and they'll come and they'll just stick their head out and watch us as we walk along the beach. They're very curious.
Oh, those mountains are gorgeous.
Yeah, really something, eh? Look at that shot.
Mm.
Boy, I really wish this had been a clear sunny day for you, because it's really magnificent to be able to see all those.
There's lots of things you can see on a gray day that you can't see when it's bright and sunny out.
That's true. That is true. Yeah, see, here's some other structures that they've built down at this end. A lot of the windsurfers are at this point because it's quite windy coming into that cove. But here you go. Here's another couple of structures. Oh, and this sand. Oh, I feel like I'm in Hawaii right now. Very soft. There we go. Well, we could hang out in here for a while if you were here. This is kind of a nice little, again, look at how well they put that together. Huh?
So where would they get the planks from?
I'm not sure what's happened here. I don't know if somebody's just brought them down. If somebody, well, some of it is just off the beach, but like some of this is cut, right? It's actually boards that someone's cut. So they might have brought something down to the beach to do it. Need a few strong people to carry it, if that's what you were doing. But these structures have been here for, well, I remember them last summer, so they've been here for a little bit. Look at this guy. Look at this dog.
Go crazy.
He's digging his way. He's digging his way all the way to the other side of the
He thinks
world.
There's something down there.
See what he's got. Oh, it's his ball. Trying to get his ball. That's what it was. Oh, he was persistent. There you go. He had a purpose and he wasn't going to stop till he got it.
I really appreciate you doing this, Kathleen.
Oh my goodness, I love it. You know I do. This is great, and it's nice to have friends along for the walk. And you know, I know Mr. Pickles is happy about it. There you go. There you go, John.
All right, let me get another one. Oh, yeah. Got it.
Yeah. It's all good. I'm going to take you to the end here, and then I'm going to, yeah, I'll take you out here, and then I'll wrap it up, and I'll let everyone carry on with their day, and I'll just meander back. All good. Gives me some exercise. Lets me clear my head. It's kind of meditative. That's why I like it out here. Just because the sound of the waves, It's very peaceful. And we need that right now. Here's another one. Here's another shelter. I don't know. I think they're smaller down here. And then they got ambitious. The ones we saw were very ambitious. I kind of like this one too. A bit like a teepee. It's more of a, oh, I see what they've done. They've kind of just blocked the wind there.
It's like a little
See, look, if I
bivouac.
go over here, the ocean is there. So that's what they did. That's cool. You get a few people in there. We're almost there, you guys. There's another little hobbit hut. That's a little one. But still, you know, this is the thing that people are wanting to do when they come down here. Nobody wants to go home when you come here, right? So if you can shelter up a little bit, just means you can stay longer. Nature takes over.
Wow.
See how nature's taken over?
Go back to that mountain scene that you had going on.
Oh
there.
yeah, this is where I want to show you guys. Look at this. Hang on. Let me get where I can zoom in for you. So there we go.
My.
There you go. It's really something, you guys.
No flying clouds.
Yeah. I'm thinking we're going to get rain. But I never worry about that anymore because I know that the trees really need. Oh, you guys. Holy cow. You see that? You
Yes.
see that? It's
Otter.
a river otter. It's an otter. See him?
Oh, yes.
Oh my goodness, you guys. That is really special. Holy cow. Let's see where he went. Where did he go? He knows we're watching him probably. Where did he go? There he is.
Mhm.
Oh, you guys, that's really something. They are so endangered. You are witnessing something really special today. Oh, you see, this is when you keep your eyes open. So you might come out of the land here. Oh my goodness.
Oh, we get a good look. Oh my goodness.
Oh, you guys, my heart's racing. I love this so much. Oh my goodness. Did you get a picture?
Yep.
Oh, you guys.
Rubbing
Wow.
its cheek on the rock.
Wow, he's really beautiful.
Oh.
So you remember I was telling you about the bull kelp?
Mhm.
Well, one of the other ways you can tell that your waters are healthy and happy is when you see something like this. Oh my
He's coming to
goodness.
see you.
You know, he might be. And if he does, I'm going
Stay on him.
to move away because they can be quite aggressive. I don't have a
Yeah.
dog, which is a good thing because they don't like dogs really. They get afraid, obviously.
Is it barking?
No, that's you're hearing the ocean. Oh, look at him. He's given us a show. He's just made that his territory, by the way. You see
Yeah.
that?
Yep.
He's making it a territory because they are territorial. Isn't that incredible? Oh, John, I hope you got pictures for me.
Yep.
Please send them to me. I'm so happy, you guys.
Oh, this is spectacular.
Wow.
It's like he just came out to say, stay where you are.
I think so. He's like, these are my rocks. And I'm going to pee on them just so you know that. And I'm going to warn everybody, this is my territory. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
That I can't even begin to tell you how happy that makes me. Oh my. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really something.
Couldn't do better than that.
No, what a nice ending.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, you guys. I'm so happy to be able to show you. You have no idea. I got little tears in my eyes. Me and Mr. Pickles, we're very happy. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming on a walk with me today.
Thank
This was
you.
really something. And you know, when you're welcome, everyone. When the herring come in, we're going to come back down because I'm going to show you something a little bit different again. And you're going to see the fishing boats. You're going to see the sea lions. You're going to see eagles, and we might see whales. Who knows? I had no idea we were going to see an otter today. It's fantastic. I hope you guys have a great day.
You too, dear.
And really enjoy the images that you just saw. I know I'm going to.
Thank you so much.
Let's see you
Bye-bye.
guys. Bye.
Take care, everybody.
See ya.
Bye, everyone.